they're going to hear us. They're going to hear that wonderful CeeLo Green. I love CeeLo Green. He makes me happy. Just like good beat, good just energy. He makes me happy. Mr. Vape. You vaping? Don't even vape. You seen those vape competitions before?
Oh, they're terrible.
The shit they can do is amazing.
Yeah, but it's really lame.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's kind of party stuff.
Party culture.
Yeah, party culture.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Episode 28 of The Point Podcast with Mike and Brad.
Holy shit, we're 28?
28.
28?
2-8.
What? Wow, way to go. I thought we were like 26 or something.
Way to go for you.
I forgot some stuff.
I'm pretty sure it's 28. Now you make me think I'm wrong.
No, I think you're right. I'm pretty positive you're right.
Okay.
So
I'm going to check.
I'm most likely wrong. So
checking.
His phone, everybody.
28.
His phone. Y'all like my new haircut? I like it. None of that stupid flippy floppy hair everywhere. It's all just nice and tight.
Yeah.
It's all trimmed up.
Easy.
Smacking microphones. Hi, Mike.
Easy. Just fucking get up and go.
Yeah. Get up, shower, go. No worrying about my hair looking all fucking retarded like I just woke up and it's all sticking cockeyed one way and flat the other way. I just wish I had one of those nice, like, just full heads of hair that, like, they just come out of the shower and shake their head and they look like they fucking went to the salon or some bullshit.
Women?
No,
Men.
there are guys that have that too.
Oh, okay.
So it's frustrating. I don't have that. I wasn't blessed with that good gene.
Yeah. Hey, you're not perfect.
No.
We're not perfect.
I'm definitely not perfect.
Sometimes you say things like, hey, the Charlie Daniel band sings the song Devil Went Down to Georgia. Sometimes.
Nitty Gritty Band.
You said the
Nitty Gritty Band.
Right.
That was wrong.
It was wrong.
Who's the real people?
Charlie Daniel Band?
Charlie Daniel Band.
Yeah, okay.
So they're the real ones.
Yeah.
That's good. So.
But I should have looked it up.
Yeah.
I should have looked it up. And then, so I got some feedback on the last episode that I fucked that up, and then we got some feedback that people didn't like your double standard on women's breasts.
Not a double standard. It's called real life, ladies. If
So,
you don't like it, well, guess what? That's how it is, and the world doesn't care that you don't like it. So.
Well, yeah. Everybody cares about different shit.
Well, yeah, but not to the point.
I believe you said it was you saying you'd... I forget. I don't even really remember. You said something like you would start...
I think the final statement, and I went back and listened to this, I was like, yeah, that was kind of harsh. But it really is true.
Oh, okay.
Because us as guys are trained that women in that way is something that is avoided. You know, so when we stop training people or children that way, then eventually that will go away. But if you're going to be a person that's going for movement and change and progression, well, then you need to be able to ignore those certain stigmas that have been taught to other people. Like, you can't claim to be free-minded or open-minded and free-thinking, but then judge other people for what they do. That doesn't make sense. That's completely back-assed. That's like backwards. It doesn't make sense.
But you said, I won't care if women don't use a cover while breastfeeding as long as they don't care that we're looking?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's an uncomfortable situation that can be solved with one thing.
Yeah.
A blanket.
Or
you could try to retrain.
You
can try to retrain an entire generation of men.
Yeah.
That breasts aren't just a sexual object. So you're not going to do that by just breastfeeding out in public without a cover. You're not going to do that by getting mad at men that are trying to deal with this uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
We have to retrain it at the new generation and educate, and then things will change. Re-educate in different standards. So just like nowadays, like back when I was growing up, like
50 years ago.
Just like where I grew up, homosexuality was something that was frowned upon. It really was.
Yeah.
And you weren't taught to outright hate homosexuals. You were taught that what they were doing was wrong and that you should help them to be better.
Really?
You know, by helping them not be homosexual, which is completely it's just the wrong way to go about it.
I just didn't know any homosexuals for a long time, right?
I didn't until I got into high school.
And people used that other F word like it was like everything. For everything, all the time. In like middle school, like that was just the word everybody used.
Yeah. So, but
it's weird.
Now a decade or so of the LGBT movement,
Yeah.
all that stuff, people are starting to learn that that's not something that's okay, because a sexual orientation of a person, as long as it doesn't harm any other individual, doesn't make a difference.
Right. Shouldn't.
It's none of your business. So now we have a generation of children that are growing up that have been growing up in that decade, and so now they look at it that way. So the social standards have changed. So you can't just start walking around topless and then expect things to change instantly. It's not going to happen. It's just like these women want to be able to walk around without their shirts on. That video, that little GIF you put on the page where the cop tried to tackle that topless chick with a shield, which was totally retarded.
Yeah.
I get it. Girls want to be able to walk around without a shirt on.
They should be.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
But guess what? We've been trained for decades to think that your breasts are sexual objects. So it's going to be awkward for the first little while.
So we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about movies, some movies. We're going to talk about some TV shows. We're going to talk about...
But hold on. I want to just say this, Brad. I just want to say this. To the young woman or individual or man, was it? I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
Maybe I'm
Thank
lying.
you for writing. No, thank you for writing. I mean, just I never saw the comment. Brad's the one that sees everything. He sees all the stuff
and keeps it anonymous.
Yeah, it keeps it really anonymous. But thank you for writing, because the only way we learn is by discussing issues.
Yeah, I want to hear every comment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I don't care if it's good or bad.
That's how we learn, man. Conversation, talking. So keep it coming. I don't care if it's hate.
Love.
If it's love, that's awesome. That's better. But if it's hate, then we still learn from it. So thank you.
So I went and saw Sausage Party.
I saw it last night.
Really?
Yes.
Sausage Party is a movie about items in a grocery store that are alive. It's a comedy that's a cartoon, a comedic cartoon. Seth Rogen joint. It's it's okay. It's an adult film. Like it's
very adult.
It's a rated R film.
It is crude.
And there was individuals in the theater with me that were children.
Huh? Oh, I know
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, parents don't read about movies. They don't read ratings.
They must know.
They don't.
And I know that for a fact there's a lot of stuff in that movie that's just over these kids' heads.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Of course.
But I mean, the word "fuck" isn't over their heads.
No, and they said that like a lot in that movie.
Yeah, it's a very dirty movie. But I don't know. If you're like sitting at home drinking or smoking weed or something, it's going to be very entertaining.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I bet this like freaking high is hilarious.
Yeah.
I had been drinking when I went and saw this movie, so I was roaring. I loved it.
Yeah. I was so close sober, but some parts were entertaining.
Yeah, I thought some great stuff about it. You know what's funny? We had a guy that we work with, an older gentleman. I think he's like in his 50s or 60s. He's older. And they went to go see Star Wars, and they didn't make it. So they're like, oh, Sausage Party. It's got Seth Rogen in it. Let's go see it.
Star Wars?
They didn't know. I don't know. Some show.
Oh.
But all they knew that it was called Sausage Party, and that had Seth Rogen in it. They didn't know anything else. They didn't know it was animated. They didn't know what the context of the movie was.
Yeah.
And he's just like, this movie was absolute shit. It was horrible. I would never go see it.
Oh, well.
Which, obviously, you didn't enjoy it. I knew what I was getting into, and I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
So you have to go see that movie knowing what you're in for.
Right.
You know, it's like a Team America kind of thing.
Absolutely.
It's shock value, just crude.
Yeah.
Just you're going in there to come out and just feeling a little bit dirty.
Right.
So
that's exactly how I felt. Yeah. Very dirty.
Very dirty. God, that last scene.
Yeah, the ending. I didn't see that coming, and I didn't see. And then once it happened, I didn't see it last as long as it did.
Oh,
it lasted a while.
A long time, and it just kept getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. So, folks, I loved it. I don't know what Brad thought, but I freaking loved it. You have to know that.
I'm glad I went to see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, why are you glad you went to see it?
Because I thought it was enjoyable. It was entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Would you watch it again?
I'd probably have to be drinking again.
Yeah.
It's not one of the movies you just put on in the middle of the afternoon to take up noise while you're doing something. It's definitely, you have to be prepared for it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Oh, so I discovered 2 of the greatest fucking TV shows of all time this week. One's called The Night Of, which is a fucking amazing.
Isn't that HBO?
Yes.
Oh, I've heard about that.
It is so good.
Yeah?
So if anyone has like the HBO Go app or something, you can watch it, or if you can find it anywhere online.
HBO Now.
Oh, it is so good. It's only going to be, whatever, HBO Now. It's only 8 episodes, and they've only had 6 episodes so far. So the next 2 weeks are going to be the final 2 episodes. It's really good.
Yeah?
It's amazing.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. You do not want to go to jail. You do not want to go to jail.
No,
no
I
joke.
definitely don't want to go to jail.
No,
Fuck that shit.
It's not funny. Like, it's not like, oh, we should just quit our jobs and like rob a bank. It's like, no, we shouldn't, because we don't want to go to jail.
I get you.
It is no joke.
I started watching Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
And I finished it.
Oh really?
Holy shit!
It's
that
pretty good.
Show was great.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did you watch your Penny Dreadful? I don't think you did.
No.
Asshole! I knew he wasn't gonna watch it.
I watched the trailer.
It's a good show.
No, I don't.
Got
think so.
to watch it. Stranger Things, though. Wow.
Yeah, it's
fucking
good.
Wow.
I thought the kids did a great job.
Kids did fabulous, and the guy that plays the
sheriff,
chief, Hop, yeah, he did really good too.
He was cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. It was a good movie. It was a really good movie, and they
solid.
left it open for another one. So I wonder what the next one's going to be about.
Fucking wide open.
Yeah, they did. So.
Yeah, I liked that. But The Night Of is super good.
Yeah. What's the other one?
It's called The Get Down.
The Get Down.
It's on Netflix.
I think I've seen something for that.
It's on Netflix. That's only 6 episodes. Look, I'm giving you guys something that's only 8 episodes and something that's only 6 episodes, and that's it for both of them.
That's 14 hours worth of watching. 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm not giving you guys like, oh, there's like 7 seasons of it. You guys should watch all 7 seasons. Like, no, this is manageable content. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Get Down. It's about the birth of hip-hop in the Bronx in the 70s.
Really?
Yes.
I think I have seen the
It's on Netflix.
The thing for on Netflix. I haven't watched it, though.
It's good. For anybody who likes hip-hop should watch it, and anybody who's just interested in a culture that they don't know much about, they should watch it too. Because, turns out, I didn't know a lot about the fucking birth of hip-hop in the 70s.
And you thought you did?
Not really.
Oh, you're more like rap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My listening of hip hop kind of starts in the 90s, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The 70s? Jesus Christ. Like while disco was like number 1, that's when hip hop was like starting.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, wow.
It's crazy to think about how long some of these styles have been around.
And to think about where it went from to like people like in like abandoned warehouses and like underground clubs and stuff to where it is now. Yeah, to like leading pop culture basically. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder what some of the beginning groups were and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like what they were considered. Was there people that were like influential in other styles of music?
No.
But were doing like trying hip hop like on the side?
No.
There's none of those kind of people?
Not really.
So just really
it literally started with DJs. It just started with DJs. People who figured out how to take records from like that were like disco records and they just figured out how to take a certain part of them, just like the opening beat, like whatever the opening beat on a disco record would be, and then they figured out how to like scratch the record and like play that back and play it back and play it back and play it back. So it was just a never-ending beat of just one little cut they would steal from a disco record.
Wow. Back in the day before sound bites and buttons.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. No,
you had to do it on the record, and then you'd have like 2 records, and you could work in between them, which is what people still do. But people do it now with like actual full-blown hip-hop records or EDM records. They are doing it with 2 disco records and like making a beat of their own off of these ones.
That's so crazy.
And then you'd have like a record boy that works for you that's like finding other records like that. You bring like cases of them.
And you have them set up for like what songs and how the beats are going to be and stuff.
Yeah,
like
kind of. And there's no lyrics in any of them.
Yeah.
So then you'd like move over to one record and you're done with that one, so you take it off and your record boy would hand you the other one and you'd throw that one on, then find that one and do that and just keep going through them while people are like dancing to it.
That sounds really cool.
And then they were like, well, we could have someone like on a microphone too, like freestyling basically. But it didn't start with the lyrics, it started with the beats.
Just all the beats.
It's crazy.
You know, it's crazy how there are people
it's a good show.
It sounds good. Like
It really paints a
I'm
good
usually not
picture.
interested, but just like learning how and like watching how people are able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Is fascinating.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
everyone in the crowd is just loving the beat, but they have no idea how it's being made.
Yeah.
Like, how's he doing that?
Yeah. Now we all know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
So, but
But
that's
then
cool.
they paint a picture of New York City and stuff, and there's always like wide shots of New York and like shots of New York, even with shots of like the characters with the New York skyline like in the background, and the World Trade Center's always there. And I'm like, what the fuck? This was just filmed like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a computer. It must be computer animated.
It is computer animated.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. Isn't that
It looks
crazy?
real.
You know what's nuts is I remember watching what was the movie? It's like MIB or something like that, or maybe it was like Ninja Turtles. Oh, like the first Ninja Turtles one that was like filmed in like I think it was the late '80s. The
Oh,
very
really?
first one, the one that
Okay.
was more adult, more like nitty gritty,
Yeah.
like where Leonardo gets hurt, and
I don't
that
know.
one you see the skyline, you see the old New York skyline. You're like, oh, that building's gone,
Yeah.
and so is that one.
Yeah.
It's like fuck, things have changed so much in just a couple decades.
There's a lot of movies like that.
Mm-hmm. We see things like there's an old movie that people watched a lot, Footloose, with Kevin Bacon,
Yeah.
and that was filmed in a town north of me where I grew up, in a town called Lehigh.
Oh.
And Lehigh used to be just a big farming community, just be fields, and then it had that mill, the mill that they dance in.
I've never seen it.
So, you've never seen it?
No.
It's a dance movie. It's
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun, happy, whatever stuff.
Yeah.
But the mill in the movie is in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Well, Lehigh's not that anymore. Lehigh has turned into suburbia.
Gotcha.
And so that mill's still there, but the entire town is just completely changed. So I remember watching that movie, and I saw it a few years ago, and I was like, oh, shit, that's what Lehigh used to look like.
Right.
Well, it doesn't look like that anymore.
Right.
So,
And there was a remake too. I wonder where they filmed that.
oh gosh, I don't know. But it's like it's literally like a visual time machine. You see how something was
Yeah.
beforehand. So, just like in the local newspaper, they do the now and then pictures.
Yeah, it's craziness.
You know,
Yeah.
like where Mr. Subs is now, there was a freaking house. Someone lived on in a house
Oh, God.
on that lot. So,
Couldn't
Shit.
imagine.
What else you got? What else you got on that list?
So
of
the
yours?
night of and the get down.
Night of
And
the
don't
get
go.
down.
Let's not go to jail this week.
No jail, everybody.
it is
Let's
scary.
avoid jail. Ooh, did you hear Obama signed in that act? He's trying to take out private for profit prisons.
Oh, good.
Yeah, fucking awesome. And there are people that are like, Obama's destroying the country. Fucking retards.
That's a good thing to do.
That's an amazing thing to do. Maybe that will take away incarceration for small offenses. And I don't mean like small offenses as someone was drunk driving and crashing somebody. No, I'm talking about like you got caught with some pot and you went to jail.
Yeah.
And so all that stuff.
Or
'Cause
any
we
kind
have
of drug.
Too many fucking people in our prison system.
Yeah.
So,
Unless you're like bringing like heroin or cocaine in large amounts into the country, I don't see any point of arresting people for drugs.
yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but don't go to jail. That shit is scary.
I can tell. It's that show, Night of.
The night of, and it's like people, because it paints a really good, scary picture of jail.
Mhm.
Eventually into the show. I don't want to give too much away. It doesn't start like in jail, but it
Mhm.
kind of ends that way, or that's where we're at now in episode 6. And it's like if people come to you and be like, you know, I can offer you protection in this jail,
Mhm.
like big dogs that have been in there for a long time. You just have to do whatever. Yeah, at that point, you have to do whatever the fuck they want. You can't say no. You can't say no. I don't want your help, like in protecting me. They're just gonna kill you.
I've never been in prison.
They're literally gonna kill you. If you got to go to jail, like you might as well just join a gang in the jail in order to fucking keep alive. Like join the freaking white supremacists or whatever you can get
Oh
into.
gosh, this is American History X shit.
You can't like just roll by yourself in there.
No, there's ways you can roll by yourself. You have like when
Not
we
in-
studied my criminal justice degree, they talked about the societal norms inside of prisons, and you have certain people, you have niches in the prison system.
Oh yeah,
Like there are things that just some people do, and there's some things that people don't do.
yeah,
Like if you are a convicted child molester,
Yeah.
child abuser,
yeah,
your ass is fucking grass.
Yeah.
Like when they find out about that in the prison system, they rip those people to pieces.
Right.
It's just what they do,
right.
which I have no problem with.
In this
But,
one, they're like, don't even tell anybody what you're in here for.
mhm.
Don't don't talk. They're like, don't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Literally, they're just looking for weaknesses. Don't tell them what you're in for. Don't tell them about your life outside of here.
Don't take favors.
Yeah.
I've had some family that have gone to prison, and from what I know from their experiences, the one thing you do is you just keep your head down.
Yeah.
You avoid, like, they learn to avoid trouble.
It's not like Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, that show is fucking stupid.
It is a lot fucking worse than that.
Oh my God. But yeah, you just gotta keep your head down.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
that whole saying of like pick a fight with somebody on the first day, I wouldn't say that, no, but you definitely don't fucking just lay down and take it.
Yeah,
like,
no.
And
they're like, don't play cards.
You make it so it's more trouble to mess with you than it's worth.
Right.
So, but
and they're like, don't get involved in card games or any kind of games of that matter, like dice or cards or anything like that. You don't want to end up owing people money.
Yep.
You don't want to end up beating people.
Yep.
You don't want any of that. You're not allowed to play cards.
You should be a fucking shadow in prison.
Which I'm like, fuck, I'd love to play cards if I was there.
Yeah.
Pass the time.
Dude, I'd be in the library all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be working out and just in the library.
Yeah. But they're like, before you go to work out, because the guy's all skinny that goes in, they're like, you need to start eating more and like get some weight on you, you know? But before you go work out, make sure you see who's working out at the time. You can't just roll in there and just start lifting weights if a certain group is in there currently lifting weights.
That would make sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. It's a lot to think about.
Because you got people with their claims and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Or if you don't want to work out with weights, then just do body weight in your whatever.
Yeah.
Push-ups, all that stuff. I don't know, man. I've never been to prison. I've just studied it and done some reports on it, and I've seen case studies on prisons and what, like, the kind of cultures that they have in there.
Yeah. I'd say this show paints a picture of prison that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, you know what's really interesting is how the prison culture has affected the music and entertainment culture. Because you have these guys, the hood or whatever, that go to prison, and then they come out and they bring out traits from prison out into the normal world.
Yeah.
Or not the normal world, but the non-prison world
Right.
out here.
Right.
It's interesting to see what they bring out. So, but night of, everybody, check it out. So Stranger Things, fucking amazing. Check that shit out. So, right, what else you got on there, big guy?
What do you think the biggest perk of carrying a purse would be?
The biggest perk of carrying a purse?
Yeah.
I would probably fill that shit.
I got two things.
I would fill that shit with goodies. I'd have like snacks in it.
Like donuts and Skittles?
No, probably I'd have like a trail mix and dried fruit, probably a couple Snickers bars, a nice bottle of water.
You'd have like a big ass old lady purse.
No, I'd have a purse
a bottle of water.
I'd have a purse like that big. I don't know, like a foot and a half.
Yeah.
You know, like a foot and a half wide, maybe like a foot deep, and then like maybe a cup big enough that I can carry my ID, my cash, and food in a book.
I got hot sauce.
What? Hot sauce?
I would need hot sauce in there.
Okay.
And be able to sneak booze into the movie theater.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Because I can't do it on my own.
Yeah.
Basically. I have, but it's really hard.
You know, we snuck some booze into the movie theater last night?
Yeah, and I have, but when I was trying to go see a sausage party, I couldn't.
You couldn't do it?
Because I was wearing like basketball shorts.
No, you got to have a hoodie, man.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to wear a hoodie. It was hot that day.
It was. But we went late at night, so it was kind of okay.
I went at like 5.
Yeah. You know, I already hid my beer.
Where?
In the hoodie, like the hood of the hoodie.
Oh, really?
Because Nikki was wearing it. She had her beer stuffed in her pockets with the treats, and my buddy had his hoodie, and he had his beer stuffed. And I'm wearing what I'm wearing now, which is shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Well,
that's a good spot.
So I put the can in the hood on her hoodie, so it's just hanging on the back, and then her hair's over it, so you couldn't see nothing. Nice. I was like, yes.
I've done it before, like in between my belt and my body.
Yeah.
You know, like in my jeans.
It's all warm.
No, it's only in there for less than a minute.
But
like
it's
a
all
minute.
cold.
Oh, it's very cold.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
I think most people do that. They have the big purse and people will take their shit in there. Because $8 for a bucket of popcorn? Really, fuckers?
Yeah, my friend's mom used to bring a whole bag of popcorn in her purse. Like popped at her house.
Really?
And put it in a purse.
Some shit, man.
But I would just use it for booze and hot sauce.
Booze and... Why hot sauce?
Because I like hot sauce.
But most places have hot sauce.
I guess, but some places
Do you have
don't.
like a special fancy hot sauce?
Mm-mm.
I could understand that then if you had like a special fancy hot sauce.
No, just like sriracha.
Just a normal sriracha?
Yeah.
Most police put. Oh, never mind. It's your purse, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
what you want in there.
Yeah, let me put what I want in my purse.
Hot sauce and booze. Snacks and books. That's what I'd have.
Snacks and books.
Snacks
and water. You said
books.
water.
Well, water.
I would
yeah,
put
of course.
deodorant in there.
Deodorant. Ooh, cologne.
Yeah,
Cologne. Just
because you never know.
maybe
Gum.
like some of those like little Tic Tacs, not Tic Tacs, Altoids or Mentos.
Yeah.
It's always smell fresh. I'm down with that.
It's very convenient.
It is convenient.
Yeah,
But some
I'm
of them are convenient. Like when they go to the club and they're trying to dance, but they need someone to watch their purse.
Right.
So,
That's not convenient. You
Wha-
leave it in the car at that point. You don't need fucking hot sauce and books in the club.
I know, but you need this other stuff. I don't understand why a lot of places that are like do entertainment don't have a coat check or back check.
Yeah.
They used to have it all the time way back in the day.
Really?
Like you would walk in and there would be a coat check. Some places still have it, but it's usually the really nice places.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that before.
And you give them your coat and they give you a ticket and they hang your coat up and then you get your coat. And I think you tip them or maybe it's like in the cost of the cover charge. I'm not sure.
yeah,
But at all clubs and bars, they should have that shit.
yeah, because people lose sweatshirts and shit all the time.
Well, then you also get a bar that gets known for being a place where, don't turn your back on your purse.
Yeah.
You know, it takes care
Absolutely.
of theft. It takes care of lost items. Boom. I mean, I guess there would have to be a mutual understanding. Be like, hey, we're putting this in here.
Yeah.
If there's a fire, your shit's fucked. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
You know, if there's somehow a master thief sneaks back here, jacks your shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but-
Especially for like the winter time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for the wintertime. I don't know why they don't do that more often.
Me neither.
Because then the girls, because you see girls that have the clutches, the small purses,
Uh-huh.
and they have to carry it around the whole fucking time.
Right.
It's got to be annoying shit. That's when it's nice to be a guy because you got all this stuff down in your pocket.
Right.
So, yeah.
Fucking football
Purses,
season
man.
is in full swing. We're doing preseason right now, which means preseason is like games don't count, but teams are still playing each other.
So it's preparatory season.
Right, because it's like during practice. The shitty thing about when you practice on your football team, it's only your defense and offense can play each other. So it's like if you're on a team with a shitty defense, you don't get good practice against the good people, and you want to practice against good people.
Yeah.
So it's like us, like little scrimmages the teams have. Nobody really goes full bore because nobody really wants to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I still watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with it. But this year, the St. Louis Rams, who are in St. Louis, moved to L.A., so now they're the L.A. Rams, right? St. Louis lost their football team. L.A. gained a football team.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, didn't the Raiders move too?
No.
I thought the Raiders were going
People
to
were
Vegas.
thinking about... Oh, I think there's a plan that they're going to go there.
They're going to go to
but they
Vegas.
haven't gone there yet.
Okay.
So it's the L.A. Rams, and it's like now they don't have a stadium to play in. So they have plans in effect to build them a stadium. Oh, God damn it.
Sausage party the night of the get down. Boom.
So there's a plan in state to build the Rams a football stadium.
Oh, wow. That's cool looking.
Right? So 298 acres in Inglewood, California have been bought for that, 3 miles from the Los Angeles International Airport.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to hold 70,000 people.
Holy fuck.
275 executive suites. Those would be nice.
Wait, we're not paying for this, are we?
Me and you aren't.
Good.
I don't know who is.
Don't tax dollars get used on stadiums?
Maybe.
I'm pretty positive that tax dollars get used on stadiums, but we don't make money back on it. Billionaires do.
It's already been announced as the host of the Super Bowl in 2021, a stadium that's not even built yet.
Wow.
It'll be open August 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take 3 years to build. Estimated cost of $2.66 billion.
Oh, my God.
That's all. So
I
it'll
mean,
be the most.
is this what it's going to look like, or is this
Yeah.
just a concept?
It's just a concept, but
That
that's what
upper
it's gonna
ring
look like.
looks pretty badass, and it's all open to the sky. That's pretty cool. I mean, it looks nice. It's going to create
Yeah,
a
it
lot
does
of
look
jobs
nice.
for people that are going to be building it. The construction company that gets that contract is going to
Yeah.
make bank.
Yeah, I saw who it was, but I don't know who they are.
Fuck. But I hear that people that pay for this shit are actually tax dollars, or the people that pay taxes in the city. Your money goes to build this.
I don't know.
So
That's weird.
I don't know, man. That's
So
cool.
that'll be the most expensive stadium,
to date.
like for a football team.
Oh, really?
because the other one is the Dallas Cowboys, which I think is $1 billion.
God damn.
It's general contractor Turner Construction.
And there are still kids without food.
I don't know how to figure out like who pays for it.
I really think it's the taxpayers pay for this shit. Because it's now a city thing, and it brings revenue and everything into a city. That's awesome. But you know what? The tax dollars ain't making money off that shit. So
Right.
I don't know, man. That's cool. I mean, LA's got a football team. I'm surprised that Utah doesn't have a national football team either. We have some good football, like college football teams there, but we don't actually have a national football team.
Who?
Utah.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of states don't.
One. Is that true? Like a lot of states don't have one?
Idaho, Montana, Oregon.
I guess that's true. Does Wyoming have one?
No.
Wyoming doesn't have one? Well, Colorado.
Denver.
Colorado. Denver Broncos. Duh.
Yeah.
That's right. Dummy.
A lot of states don't. Now fucking California has 4.
Fuck. That's right. Because they got
San Diego,
San Francisco, San Diego Chargers,
Oakland,
and which may be Las Vegas, though.
Yeah,
so.
that'll be moving.
So, God, California does have 4 football teams.
It's a lot, dude.
Does Texas have more than one?
2, Houston and Dallas.
What's Houston?
The Houston Texans.
The Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
There's only 32 teams.
Never even heard of them.
There's only 32 teams.
That doesn't make
50,
sense.
50 states. Hawaii should have one.
Yeah.
Hawaii and Alaska don't have one.
God, can you imagine some Hawaiians playing that stuff?
There's 32 teams and California has 4. So it's like not all fit. There's a lot of states without
I wonder why there's not all states should have one. I mean, that would make more sense.
I don't really want more than 32. 32 is enough to keep track of. So many people to keep track of.
You're obsessed, man. You'll get used you'll get used to it. Once it bumps up to 50, who knows? Maybe you'll get a new favorite team.
No way.
What do you think the Idaho would be?
Fuck. They'd be really shitty, first of all. Seems like
Why is that? There's a crap load of wrestlers in Idaho. Idaho has a good wrestling, and wrestling is like one of the best bases for any athlete.
Well, a lot of our...
It creates endurance, it creates
Yeah.
strength,
Yeah.
explosive energy, and agility, which is all something football players need.
For sure.
So you have a good...
A lot of players from Idaho colleges go to the NFL.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Maybe
They'd
Idaho
still
would
be
fucking
shitty.
dominate.
I wouldn't like them.
Probably for the first couple of times. What do you think the mascot would be?
I don't know, like a fucking lager.
The Taters?
Oh.
Idaho Taters.
It's like I don't like Seattle because that's all I hear about up here.
Oh,
if I was in
God,
like
yeah.
Florida, I would probably have more love for Seattle than I do here.
Yeah.
So if it was an Idaho team, that's all I would hear about, and I wouldn't like them.
Yeah. I wonder what it would be. I wonder how you get the mascot. You know, because there are some mascots that just don't make any sense.
And we would need a stadium because the Boise Stadium has a blue field,
Mm-hmm.
and NFL wouldn't be down with that. Some college shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man.
Maybe someday.
Well, way to go. Your football's coming up. You're about to
Yeah.
go MIA. You're going to be one of those people at work that just talk about football all day.
Yeah, dude. 2 fantasy leagues.
Oh, man.
2 different
I
fantasy
hate those
leagues.
people. I hate.
At work, we all have to get together for 2 hours on the Thursday before Labor Day and do the draft.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's going to be stressful. I'm already stressed about it big time.
Dude, if I'm still there, I like messing with the football people. Like they'll be talking about their teams, and I'll get stuff from their opposing team that they don't like, and I'll put it in their toolboxes, and I'll tell them like, "Thanks for rooting for that team," and I'll be like, "No, screw those guys."
Yeah.
It's funny football.
That pissed me off.
Sport, I bet it would. Oh, I can't wait. Now that I know you're such a football fan.
Yeah, but you don't know who the teams I hate are.
I'll find out.
Okay.
Eventually, you'll complain about somebody. So, football boring. Boring.
So, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can ask me a question.
Are you sure?
Brad. Yes, Brad. You can
All
ask
right.
me a question.
What do you think about gender reveal parties?
Gender reveal parties.
Do you know what that is? It's where these white couples throw these parties where they like shoot something up in the woods here. They like shoot something, or they like dump paint on themselves, and nobody knows what color it's gonna be until they like shoot something and it blows up and it's blue. Or like they stand under something and everyone's like ready to take pictures and then like dump like pink paint on themselves, you know, to share this what the gender of their child's gonna be. You know what I mean?
So it's like the baby's going to be a boy or the baby's going to be a girl? I thought this was one of those transgender kind of things. Like have a party, be like, "Hey, everyone, I don't know if you know, but I actually am a woman." inside, everything's
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah.
That's why I've dumped pink paint on all of you.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually a woman.
It's like, I'm going to be a boy.
Oh,
Like,
God, that's what I thought you were
oh.
saying. That's why I was like,
No.
no. That's awesome. I think that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, God.
Come on. I know you're not a father. You're not a parent. But like when
What if it's like your third child?
I don't care. I mean, you better have done it for the other kids, or the other kids are gonna be jealous and shit. But I always liked like the really like the funny ways that people have figured out to share like in pictures what they're going to have. You know?
Oh, God, dude.
No, it's just something you're taking joy in it. You now know what sex your little baby is going to be, and it's just a way of seeing what's going to happen. I think it's fine. I think it's cool sharing with
Okay.
people. Whatever. That's awesome. I've never heard of that though. That'd be funny as hell to do.
Cupcakes or cake with pink and blue, pink or blue filling are popular.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then, like, everyone's holding the cupcake and then, like, bites into it. It's like, oh, it's blue.
You know, it'd be really cool. Like you were saying, the one that explodes. Like, get a bunch of balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Get a bunch of balloons and like fill them with like pink or blue, like confetti, and then give everyone a pin or something, and just have like the whole ceiling covered with balloons. And it's like, all right, everyone, pop the balloons. And everyone's like, pop, 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 pop. And it's just like, boom, blue glitter, pop, 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 just everywhere.
Oh, dude.
It's like, holy shit.
I'm not a fan.
So, well, you don't have
Silly.
to.
I've seen this one, silly string, where the couple is standing there and everyone's holding a can of silly string, but it's like duct taped around the can,
Yeah,
so
so
you
they
don't
don't
know
know.
what color it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Then you're like, and everyone, and it's all like pink silly string all over them, and it's like, oh my God.
That's a little too sexually explicit. That's a boy all over your face. Yeah. Oh gosh, I think that's cool. Why not? Gender reveal parties.
All right, man.
I think that's totally fine. Go for it. Now the whole thing where like people like what I thought you were talking about earlier, that'd be a little weird.
That'd be really weird.
That'd be like,
I'm gonna be a girl.
Paul, you just told us there was a barbecue happening. We didn't know that you were.
Gender reveal scratch tickets.
Gender reveal scratch. It's a question mark. We don't
Girl.
know. So, oh well, I think that's cool. That's a good idea.
All right, if you say so. I think these are hot right now.
Well, it's white couples.
Oh, gender reveal balloons in a decorative box. So you open the box and all the balloons fly out. Blue.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. See the two younger kids or three younger kids are
Jesus
like, this
Christ.
is stupid.
He's wearing a blue shirt. He gave it away.
Yeah, he did. Was that gender reveal celebration cigars that I just
here?
saw? I'm down behind that shit. Oh no, it's just pieces of wood. I thought it was cigars
Push
for a
pops.
second. Push poppies. Poppy pushies.
Cake.
That's cool.
I don't know, man. People are weird.
Yeah, well, it's just other stuff to make money on. I could never afford this kind of shit. I'd figure out something to do. So
Really?
yeah, I would think of something fun to do if I did this. But I'm
like you
done
have-
having kids.
You have
so
baby
I don't have to do
showers
that anymore.
and you have gender reveal party, baby showers, and then like I'm sure you have something else.
Well, you know what we could do? We can get rid of stupid baby showers and we can just turn it into a baby reveal party. So it's not even just a gender. It doesn't even have to just be the gender. It could be like, we are having a baby and we know what it's going to be and we think this is going to be the name. It's kind of it's kind of like we have a new member of the family coming in. It's literally a party for
And one party.
one party.
Okay, I
No
like that.
baby showers where it's awkward for men to be there and it's just
Right.
a bunch of girls sitting around. No
Giving gifts.
Yeah, no.
I'm
it's
down
just-
with that, I guess.
Yeah,
We
just-
got to figure out how to make money off of this
it's-
somehow. Fuck.
do a cleaning service.
We're going to clean up after the party?
Party cleaning service, dude. You imagine like that's one thing I hate about doing a party because I wake up I'm like shit, the house is gonna be a mess.
Really?
But if you had people be like, hey, the party's going to be ending probably about this time. I want you to show up an hour after that supposed time, and I want this, and this done. So, like, say you had a big barbecue and your lawn's just wrecked. They just come out and freaking poker all the paper plates, and they throw it away, and they collect all the beer bottles, and they throw those. Or they recycle.
Yeah.
They recycle all those. They clean your grill for you. They freaking whatever.
Yeah.
That's the way you make money.
That's a good way.
Because then that takes away the annoying responsibility of having to clean up after a party.
Yeah. There's got to be money in having babies.
So There is, of course, there's money in it.
Fuck my chair.
So, his chair's fucking with him. Ah! Oh my god!
God damn it.
So,
Fucking, I was walking through Walmart.
he's dying. Were you okay?
Yeah. In Walmart or right now?
Yeah, just right now. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
look like you're about to die.
No, I was walking through Walmart, and this person's walking towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I know that girl. We're friends on Facebook.
Ooh.
Right? So I better say hi. Because if I didn't, it'd be really awkward that we're like friends on Facebook. Yeah, we ignore each other in real life. Because that's not cool.
There are people that do that.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to have a full-blown conversation, but I feel like I should say hi. Just so it's not awkward.
Yeah.
So, getting closer. I'm walking towards them. They're getting closer to me. Right at the point where we're going to pass each other, I go, hi, Sarah. Walk past, and I go, I have no idea who that person was. That wasn't who I thought it was. And I'm like, fuck. I felt so stupid. And they just smile at me, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't Sarah.
That's funny. I'm not Sarah.
Fuck. I felt so stupid, and I was like, all right, well, can't let that fucking fuck with me for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move past it. You go home. Get mad at
And then I was
myself
like,
a
maybe if
little
I
bit.
see them again in the store, I'll be like, sorry, I mistook you for somebody else. But then when I saw them again, they were with all their kids and husband, and the person that I am thinking of doesn't have kids or a husband. So I was like, oh, it's definitely not them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, you just got to make it humorous.
Fail.
You just got to make it humorous. That's all you got to do. I've had that happen. And all you got to do is you just got to make it funny. Like, you're like, hey, what's up, Paul? How's it going? Shit, you're not Paul.
There was
Sorry,
no
man.
ti- yeah.
I thought you were this Paul.
There was
My
no
name's Mike.
time.
What's your name?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of time. Your ass ain't that busy.
No, I just mean like it was right as we were passing each other, like the very last second that there was available for communication. It wasn't like I had another 10 feet.
You could. You just
I
turn
would've
around.
had to turn around.
Just like,
Yeah.
you're not Sarah. Sorry. You look really nice, though. Hope you have
Yeah.
a good day. And then that's it. You're done. She's chuckling about it.
Wow.
You're chuckling about it, but kind of still feeling like an idiot.
Yeah.
But it makes it positive.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I've never done that before.
I was like,
Totally threw me off.
I slapped a chick's butt once in high school, and I thought she was my friend. It was not my friend.
Oh, really?
Nope, it was not my friend. It's like, bam, how's it going? She's like, ah! Turn around.
Oh.
And the weird thing was, it's a small town, so it was a girl in my school who I had known since we were like in kindergarten,
Yeah.
but I didn't know her. I just like knew her name. And so it's like, oh, sorry, Elizabeth. I thought you were
In school?
I thought you were like someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a high school,
But you were in school. You weren't at like an after. You were
no,
like,
I was in
outside,
school.
yeah.
Like it was lunchtime. We're like walking down the hall. I remember just slapped her ass. I remember who was I thought it was like this girl named Felicia. I think her name was Felicia at the time. No, Felicia was a redhead.
Bye,
This
Felicia.
girl was blonde. It was someone else, but it wasn't her. And I was like, nope, not her. And the girl's like, no,
Dude.
Mike, I'm not that. And I was like, wait, you know my name? What's that? It's weird growing up in a large enough high school where like you know everybody, but you don't like know everybody.
Yeah.
Like I was in a small high school with everybody knows everybody. Like everyone's like, oh, that's Devin. He's that weird kid that smells like pee and his family's poor. No, it was more like, oh, that's Shantasia or some shit. She runs. There is actually a chick that had that name.
Oh, wow.
She runs track and does soccer, and I've
Right.
known her since we were in kindergarten, but I don't know anything besides that.
Right.
So you can do that. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's completely off topic, but it made me think about that when you said going to Walmart.
What? You have to go to Walmart?
No, I hate
Walmart.
being productive and then being in just this good swing of getting shit done, and then everything just hits the fan. Like,
Yeah. I hate when I start something and then I can't finish it.
exactly. That's what my day was like today before I came here.
Really?
Like, I'm like, boom, woke up. I got to sleep in for the first time in I don't know how long. I was just really tired, and I slept in. It felt
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Got up, did some cleaning, did some yard work, did some gardening, got my motorcycle all washed and ready to go. And I'm like, boom, it's a productive day.
Yeah.
I'm going to get shit done today.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And then I get to one of my things, and it doesn't work out. I'm like, God damn it. And then I start noticing that traffic is shitty and everyone's driving like a retard.
Yeah.
I'm like, God. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get a haircut. Oh, we don't have any haircuts. This is like the sixth time I've come in here trying to get a haircut. And it went from everything
clip.
just working to like everything like not working.
Yeah.
And I was just getting pissed. I'm like, fuck, I just want to get some lunch. I just want to get my hair cut.
Yeah.
I just want to have stuff work.
It really bothers me when I start something and I literally do 95% of it, and then at the very last part, it usually happens at work. Like the day ends, or something happens where it's just I couldn't finish it, and it's not good. It is not
It's
good.
frustrating. It's
Yeah.
like
I
cooking
work,
as an analogy. You're getting ready to make some cookies. You're like, fuck yeah, everything's good. 1 egg. No eggs. Shit.
yeah.
So, but then you just go get eggs.
I really work off the reward system of completing shit throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know, I need that.
I just want that smooth. I just want smooth.
Yeah.
You know, you see these people that like, you're in a crowded parking lot and they're in their Mercedes and you're looking for a spot and like that car pulls out and they're just like, boo boo, look, parking spot. I just got here. You haven't driven 3 times around the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then they walk in with their 2.5 white kids and their iPhone and they get there and they get the last iPhone case that they wanted and you were trying to get there. And I hate people that have lives like that. And it seems like sometimes people have it and I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I like smooth too.
smooth. There you go. Way to go.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Just smooth. Just I pay my taxes. I don't kill people. I'm a nice guy. I just want life to be smooth. You know.
So there's this place called the Bunny Ranch,
The Bunny Ranch.
the Moonlight Bunny Ranch.
Is this Playboy thing?
No, the kind of, but no. The Moonlight Bunny Ranch is a legal licensed brothel in Nevada, 6 miles east of Carson City.
I've heard of this place.
Right? I've heard of it too. I talked to a gentleman this week who had been there before. I don't know how it came up in conversation, but he was telling me about it. And he was telling me about the menu, so I decided to look up the menu. Mm-hmm. Because once you're there, there's apparently a menu that you can, like, order shit off of.
Well, yeah. You
and by order, I mean, like, order sexual things.
Yeah, you order a woman.
Right, but then you can order what exactly is going to happen with the woman, I guess, to determine price that you're going to pay.
Oh, the flavor of the day.
Yeah, and a lot of these don't make any sense to me, right?
What? Hey, everyone. Explicit content. I'm just joking. Let's see this.
So, Bunny Ranch specialties. This is the menu, right? Lingerie show. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, Dirty Dancing. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what that is.
Dirty Dancing?
Are you going to be dancing?
Dirty Dancing. They're probably dancing or you're dancing with them.
Okay. Massage.
What's Neapolitan?
Massage, give or get. So you could give a massage or you could get a massage. I guess there's some gentlemen out there that want to give a massage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. French oil massage.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the difference.
Neither do I.
I'm a specially trained French oil massage masseuse.
Okay. Hand relief party. Now this is
a hand job.
But it's going to be a party.
I guess
you need more than 2 people for a party, right?
Hand relief party.
I don't know.
Wow. Hey, everyone. We really led up into this shit. This is like off the wall. Straight sex.
Mutual.
Love at the Y.
Hang on. Hand relief party. Mutual masturbation. So there's that. Vibrator show.
Okay, that's easy. You just watch a chick play with a vibrator.
Okay. That's kind of weird.
Straight sex is
straight sex. Just straight sex.
Just sex.
Straight.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. And straight. Yeah.
Love at the Y. I don't get that.
I don't know what that is.
Totally French. I don't get that either.
Totally French. What is? I don't get that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Kissing? I don't know.
Love at the Y.
I don't know what love at Y is.
Is that like the YMCA?
I don't know. Half and half?
Half and half.
Half and half.
Well.
So, bunny style? Is that
bunny
a Viagra party?
What the fuck is bunny style?
I don't know.
Is that like some furry shit where you like dress up as fucking...
Maybe dressed up like a bunny? This
bunny
is weird.
Style.
I've never seen this.
Or it's like doggy style, but bunny style?
Slippery nipples party. Salt and pepper party.
What could that be?
Salt and pepper? Maybe interracial? That's all I know. I don't know.
Slippery nipples.
I don't know either. 69, that's
69
easy.
Party.
Feminine dressing, cross-dressing. Maybe it's cross-dressing.
What?
Shame and humiliate. Ooh, I would not be into that.
Well, at least you know what it is, though. At least you know what you're getting instead of just
Freak
ordering
of
fucking...
the week show.
I don't know what that could
That's
be.
probably just some kinky kinky shit.
And it changes every week.
Yeah.
It
And
should.
orgies given. Neapolitan. What is that?
Neapolitan.
Whipped cream party. The to-go orders. Discreet escorts.
What's a to-go order?
I don't know.
I'm just asking you like you know.
I know.
Discreet escorts?
No, that's simple. Bachelor
So
parties.
is this people that come to you? They're coming. They're
You take
leaving?
somebody out. You take them out on a date. It's kind of just like an escort.
I
They
see what you're
apparently have an escort service.
Gotcha.
Bachelor parties, boom, blowjob,
sense.
okay,
Blowjob,
2-girl party,
two-girl
3-girl
party,
party,
three-girl party.
more than you can handle.
More than you can handle.
Now, if you
Maybe
added,
that's 4.
like, if they had like a cocaine party mixed with the Viagra party mixed with the more than you can handle
Oh,
party,
Jesus Christ.
that would be insane.
Fucking death party.
I mean, fucking death party, exactly.
I want to know what
Fucking
bunny
death
style
party.
is.
Just Google that shit.
Okay.
Let's ask the Oracle. Google what is this bunny style? Don't do images though. I don't want to see anything. Bunny style. Bunny stasis. What is Eastern bunny style? It's gonna show a picture. Oh no. Bunny style
It's a song.
is a song by a South Korean group. Urban Dictionary.
Oh, sexual position much like doggy style, but instead of being on all fours, the woman lays on her stomach with legs together and ass lifted slightly. Oh, okay.
To allow access.
Dude, my girl and I did bunny style all night long.
Oh, so it's tired doggy style.
Right.
That's pretty much all it is.
Well, good. At least I know what I'm
Whatever,
getting now.
Wow, that's really specific. That's like specific.
That is very specific.
Does it show the prices?
No.
That's what I'm really interested in. I
It's
wanna
like when
know
you
how
go
much
to a
this shit
fancy
costs.
restaurant, they don't have the prices on the menu.
Well, I guess that's true. I guess that's true.
But that would explain a little bit. Orgies, that's weird. I guess you'd have to get, I don't know, you'd have to get a lot of people to sign up for that.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I've heard about this.
Salt
You know
and
what's
pepper?
interesting? People like think prostitution is such a horrible thing. Well, guess what? Prostitution has been around pretty much since the dawn of time. And it's whether it doesn't matter if it's girls, doesn't matter if it's boys, it's just that's how it's been. So like people think that they can get rid of it. It's like it's not going to happen. Like there are people legitimately out there that the only way they're going to get sex is if they pay for it. I hate to say it. So, but it's a legitimate thing. And if we like institutionalized it, like turned it into a business rather than something that's illegal, you can get stuff that's covered. Like these girls are usually really well compensated for it. Like they are paid a lot. They're not pushed into it at all. There's no drug use involvement. There's medical coverage. So it's like straight up professional. And they're high.
And if they want to do it, who gives a fuck? It's
And
better than having girls who don't want to do it now. They're fucking
Exactly.
forced into it.
They're getting slapped by a pimp in the streets that are either being given drugs or killed
because they're doing it on the street.
or they're spreading diseases.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. So if,
It's so bad.
If you non-illegalize it, because I guarantee you that in every major
You said if you non-illegalize
that was
it.
dumb. If you legalize it, thank you for fixing
Yeah.
on that. It would take all the way.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, in every major city, in every state in this nation, there is there's a high level escort service somewhere in that city that people high up on the food chain know where it is, know how to get in there.
Definitely.
And when I say high level, I'm talking about like government officials, like senators and celebrities and athletes. It's already happening. So we might as well fucking make it.
It's so dangerous now.
It is dangerous, but when it's
everybody
out in the open and it's legalized, it becomes way better.
Yeah, for sure.
So, because believe it or not, as much as
thank
you people
God for
hate
Nevada.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but
thank God for Nevada.
Yeah, but I guarantee you that a lot of problems would go away. So, and these girls are doing it because they want to, and they make a lot of money doing it. So, because what's the difference between porn and prostitution? You videotape it and you plan to distribute. That's the only difference.
Prostitution this way. Between porn and prostitution, the way on the street is you might fucking die. Or get AIDS.
But that's why I'm saying. Why is porn legal, but this is not?
Right. I don't know why.
Like, it makes no sense.
And like Joe Rogan says, like, you know, you could pay a girl's rent for her and she'll sleep with you, and that's perfectly legal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if you actually hand her $500 or whatever, now it's illegal. Like, What?
It doesn't make
Silly.
sense.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird laws. So
Very weird. Let's do Dear Prudence.
okay. Dear Prudence, everybody.
Dear Mike.
That was weird.
This one's hard.
That's a weird look at the menu.
Dear Mike, my husband's friend is a perpetual bachelor. He dates a girl for a few months, introduces her around, brings her to group functions, etc., and then dumps her once it has gotten too serious. Because the friend and my husband are close, I become the new best friend for the girlfriend during camping trips, double dates, sports games, and happy hours with our group. The bachelor is charming and has the woman believing everything is perfect until the breakup blindside. Then they are devastated, and I end up having to deal with tearful phone calls and get-togethers while they ask me what went wrong. The most recent breakup involved a fragile woman with no close friends or family in town. I felt rude for not returning all the frantic calls and texts of this woman, but I'm frustrated that this draining duty always seems to fall on me. I've talked to the bachelor about it, and he says no one is forcing me to become friends with his girlfriends. That's true, but it's hard not to act like a decent human being to these women. How can I avoid this pitfall in the future?
That's really hard.
That is hard.
That's really hard. That's frustrating. That would be such a frustrating position to be in.
Yeah.
To fucking have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Because she sounds like she's a good person.
Yeah.
Like she really does.
She just got caught.
She's just tired of it. I'd fucking talk to her husband. If it was me, I'd be like, babe, I love you. Brad, he's not a bad guy. But to be honest, he just brings too many chicks around. And I can't deal with all the fallouts from every new girlfriend that he brings from every other week. I can't do this, man. So, honey, can you
He's just got so many.
Apparently, this guy's fucking pulling shit.
Yeah.
So, but I would, if I was her, I'd talk to the husband. And the husband might get offended by it. And it would be this like, babe, nothing against your friend here.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of dealing with all these girls. Like, if her husband read this question right here, that would be perfect. Yeah. That would literally be perfect. Like, honey, I put this question up. Can you please help me? It's not an attack on your friend. I'm just tired of dealing with this shit.
Well, he's got to know. He's at all these functions too.
Yeah, he does. But he's seeing it from a different side. So, who knows? Maybe he's tired of dealing with it for his friend. I don't know.
Yeah, this woman's a key player in this guy's success, this bachelor's success.
Yeah.
You know?
So
because he can bring her to functions with his buddy, yet she's got a girl there that they can hang out, talk about whatever.
Yeah, and that would suck, because this is like the same thing that happens to doctors. Like, they deal with the strong emotional hurricanes that they see with patients' family and all that stuff, and eventually you have to just become emotionally detached. You have to just be like, I can't not get sleep tonight because I'm crying over a family who lost their daughter.
Yeah, for sure.
It sucks, but I can't do that. It's the same situation, but instead of dealing with sick people, you're dealing with relationships.
Yeah, and she didn't choose to do this. The doctors did.
So she's just being very nice, but she doesn't want to deal with all these emotional hurricanes that these girls are going through where they're getting dumped. So I personally would just be... I'd show this question to your husband.
That's a good point.
Because it explains exactly what you're feeling. It's not...
Be like, I don't want to hang out with him anymore.
You're not insulting anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, she was very professional about this, very mature. My husband's friend is a perpetual bachelor. She's stating the facts of how it is, but she's also saying that she's nice enough to be friends with these ladies, but she doesn't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah. I wouldn't want to deal with it. No. Show this question to your husband, or explain the situation in the same way you just explained it here. And if you have to, just be like, I can't. Hey, honey,
I can't go.
Or, hey, honey, so-and-so wants to go out with, he wants us to go out to dinner with him and his new girl. And be like,
no, not going.
Not happening. And if your husband has the freaking audacity after you've explained to him to be like, what, why not? Be like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
Freaking don't go. I don't know. That's a hard situation. Because she's a good person.
Yeah.
Put in a situation where she can make herself look like a bitch.
Right.
But she's not a bitch.
Right.
Just people will perceive her as a bitch.
That's a good point.
So, yeah, that's a hard one.
People.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Gotta pay bills. Wake up. Gotta make money.
I have to pee so bad.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's the end of that. Gotta pee so bad.
Watch The Get Down the night of.
Yeah. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things was good.
Great. Oh, my gosh, man.
And, hopefully we'll be back next week.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should be here next week.
It's going to be a good week.
If I'm gone, guys, I may be leaving soon. If I'm gone, I'm just telling them. I'm not going to hide it from them.
Do you
I'm
have
not going to blindside break up with them.
Yeah. When's your last day
I don't know.
of work? You
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Stuff is in the process. I may be moving at the latest, a few months. But just want to let you guys know that I love you guys.
Aw.
And I hope you have a good one.
Do you have any
I hope you enjoyed this.
Labor Day plans?
Probably just barbecue and party.
Really? Me too. I want to go somewhere, but I don't have a very good car.
We have like a 5-day Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then we have to work Saturday the next day. The next weekend.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
That's shitty. And have one day off. Ugh.
Huh?
Have one day off.
One
That's
day in between.
shitty,
We do get a 5-day weekend, but we have to work. We only have one day off the next week.
I'll take 4 days and 2 days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for listening. Please comment. Let us know what you think. We're not going to judge you. We're going to be completely honest with you in our comments.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Because the only way we learn anything is if we talk about it.
Through feedback.
Through feedback.
All right.
Talking, growing.
Yes.
Have a good night, good day. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy a book. Enjoy a show. The 2 shows talked about.
3 shows.
iTunes,
Facebook,
YouTube. So that's where you can find us, The Point Podcast.
Yes.
So
All right, cool. See you guys.
have a good one.